let me show you how to connect Jotform with OpenAI using Zapier. I'll show you all the steps on this video, so follow me to my desktop right now. Welcome to Jotform. My name is George, and today I'm going to show you how to connect Jotform with OpenAI using Zapier. Now, this is my Jotform dashboard, and to get started with this automation is that we're going to need to have a form built first, so you can use any of the forms that you have available as of now. Now, let's go ahead and jump into Zapier. Now, in Zapier, this is your main dashboard, and to get started with the connection with OpenAI, we need to create a Zap. So in Zap, we're gonna go ahead and log in, and here we go. Now, the first thing that Zapier is going to ask us is the trigger. The first trigger that we're going to use is a Jotform. So that means that when a new submission comes in, we're going to trigger this automation, and then we're going to connect OpenAI to generate our prompt. So let's choose the event, and it's gonna be a new submission. We're gonna go ahead and go into continue, and it's gonna ask us to choose an account. Now, if you previously connected with Zapier and Jotform, you'll have a connection like I do right here. But if you don't, you'll go ahead and go into create a new account, a new connection, sorry. We're gonna say we don't need APA compliant, we don't need data centers, continue. And we're going to allow the connection. Now, be aware that I am logged into Jotform. If I am not logged in, it'll ask you to log in first. Here we go, we have a new connection. Let's go ahead and go into continue. And we're going to select the form that we want to trigger this event. In this case, we're going to use the feedback form, okay? We'll go ahead and go into continue. And it needs to test the trigger. So let's go ahead and test it. There we go. And it grabbed the previous submission that was available from this form. Now, if there wasn't a previous submission, we'll need to submit it once to get this data. That way it knows what this form has. So it knows that it has a feedback type, the description of your feedback, the email, the name, the first name, last name. Let me show you the actual form so you know what fields it grabbed. Let me go ahead and go into edit form. And here it is. So you see the feedback type, description of your feedback, the name, and the email. Those are the same fields that we are looking at in Zapier. Let's continue, and now it's looking for the action. So once it receives the submission, what do we want to do? And in this case, we want to connect to OpenAI so we can do some automation with this. So search for OpenAI, and it's this one right here. Once we're here, we're gonna go ahead and choose the event. And in this case, we want to send a prompt. So that means it's gonna generate content for us. And in this case, it just depends on what you want to use it for. Let's go ahead and go into continue. Choose the account. Again, if you previously connected to OpenAI, you'll have it available here. If not, connect a new account. Let's click on that one. And it's gonna ask us for the API key. The API key is located in your OpenAI account. Let's go ahead and go into OpenAI. This is our OpenAI dashboard, and once you are logged in, you go into your name here, which is personal, and you go into view API keys. In this section, you're going to generate a new secret key. Once you generate the key, we're gonna add it here in the account. Once you add that there, it's gonna add the account into Zapier. In this case, I already have an account connected, so I'll use this one. Okay, let's continue. There we go. And now we have a few settings in OpenAI. For example, you can select the model that you want to use. DaVinci would be the latest model, 003, as of this video, and the prompt. So once you use a prompt, it'll depend what you want to do with it. If you want to generate a reply for your Jotform, if you want to verify information, and if you want to do a whole lot of things with the AI from OpenAI, it's available through the prompt. So a quick and easy way to use this is generate a reply from the feedback form, okay? And then we're gonna grab the variable from the form submission. So let's find that field, and it's this one right here. Field describes your feedback. Okay, we can say generate a reply. There we go. These are set by default in these settings. If you need to modify these, you can go ahead and do so. But in this case, you can leave it as it is. Let's go ahead and continue. We can test the action, and it's going to generate a reply based on this. Here we go, and here's the reply. Thank you for your feedback. We take your advice seriously and will ensure that you remind our customers to provide accurate and complete information, etc. Here is the reply. And we can use these for further automations. But this is how you are going to connect the Jotform with OpenAI using Zapier. Well, that's it for this tutorial, and we'll see you on the next ones. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.